Acharya, you talked about death and the ride with the bullman. So here's Harshad that's who's asking a question about the funeral pyres and the rituals that follow after. So he's saying that he had this question since a long time, and in the first satsang of this course series on Kabir Sahib, you spoke about the Manikarnika Ghat and its significance. So he's saying that since we are privileged with body and it needs to be taken care of, its decomposition. After its death, the space it occupies needs to be freed. So he's asking that is it worth to cut down trees, use plastic, rubber tires, a lot of ghee, oil, kerosene, etc., all of those rituals that are performed after the death? Is there any conventional way keeping in mind the environmental aspect? Secondly, and he says more importantly, what about the rituals that follow after it?
Obviously, the electric crematoriums are there now. It's not even a relevant question. It has been recognized since decades now that the wooden pyre was not meant for an age. When there are 8 billion people and more than a billion Hindus and Sikhs and Jains and Buddhists and others who want to be cremating their dead, burning the bodies of their dead. The method of burning the dead body on the wooden pyre was not conceived for today's age. When that practice took shape and form, the world was full of trees. Trees were numerous and men were few. So it was all right to hack down trees and use them as fuel to burn something. Now trees are few and men are numerous. And it's obviously both stupidity and criminality to cut down living trees for the sake of dead people. And what I'm talking of is not a revolutionary thought either. I suppose many sensible people already choose the electric crematorium. It's hassle-free and obviously eco-friendly. One of the best methods of disposing of the dead body is that of the Parsis. They have their towers of silence. The dead body is put there, and vultures and other birds come over and feast themselves over the dead body. Obviously, with changing times, such rituals have to adapt. Truth is unchangeable, rituals are not. The mark of a living religion is that it stoutly defends its core and remains very flexible about everything else. And dead religions who have lost their core become stiff externally. Do you get this? The living religion will be externally very, very flexible. It will have a certain elasticity. And dead religions, because they are dead, will become outwardly very stiff. They will not allow any changes to come with time because they are afraid. Being dead, they are afraid. They think that if changes are allowed to come, then religion itself would die. No. A great religion is very, very dynamic. It responds to the demands of the time. And what renders it its dynamism? The truth that is at the core of religion. Where there is truth, there is dynamism. Where there is falseness, there is stubbornness, rigidity, orthodoxy, and resistance to change. Truth gives you a certain confidence. Being inexorably with the truth gives you the confidence that you can play around with everything else. You know that you are not going to lose the truth. So you become very free in playing with this, putting that up, putting that down, changing things, changing arrangements, changing forms, shapes, colors, names. All those things can change, because the unchangeable is with me. That's what you say. And, it does not require much to comment on the various other rituals as well that you might have observed in Varanasi or Gaya. They are not the essence of the Sanatan religion. Do not give too much value to them. When you go to Varanasi, go for Shiv. Not for the men of religion sitting by the Ganga. The banks of Ganga are all polluted. Go right to the source of Ganga. Varanasi is a great city, provided you know what you are really looking for. Otherwise, you will get lost.